David, thank you. And joined by Marriott International CEO Tony Capuano. It's great to have you here. Great to be on board here, the Ritz-Carlton Yacht.
Welcome to Avrima.
Thank you for having us. And we typically meet at hotel launches, Tony, but here we are on the Marriott's first mega yacht, 600 feet long, 10 decks. There's a Michelin star restaurant on board. Some would say, is this Marriott entering the cruise market?
Well, it's the yacht market, which is a very distinct market. It is a much smaller ship in terms of capacity, 149 cabins on the yacht, 298 passengers, 6 food and beverage outlets. And I think what really distinguishes the yacht is its affiliation with Ritz-Carlton. It immediately identifies for our prospective passengers what their expectations should be in terms of the physical quality of the ship, and maybe more importantly, the service delivery.
This clearly is a bet on the luxury customer. Luxury makes up about 10 to 15% of your total sales. So with this new offering, how do you expect to grow your market share?
Well, we try to capture as much share of wallet with our customers as we can, and particularly for that luxury customer, they are a discerning customer and they want to find new and unique experiences, and we think this is a natural extension for our luxury portfolio.
It's an interesting partnership, Marriott and Oaktree Capital. That was the lead financier, and you have 2 more ships coming up in 2024?
We do. Yachts 2 and 3 are under construction in France as we speak. Yacht 2 will launch in 2024 and Yacht 3 in 2025.
What's the demand been like, occupancy so far?
Fabulous. We launched in October of last year. The forward bookings for 23 are terrific. Actually, next month we'll start opening bookings for Yacht 2, and we have every expectation that the demand will be just as strong.
Just in the last week, Tony, 2 of your peers in the hospitality space have been talking about how customers are starting to trade down, opting for shorter trips, 2 to 3 star hotels versus a 4-star. Are you seeing that in any shape or form across your portfolio?
Well, we have 31 brands across multiple quality tiers, but luxury has been strong through the recovery and continues to be strong. In fact, if you look at our industry-leading luxury portfolio, which is almost 500 hotels, RevPAR in the fourth quarter was up almost 10%. So we continue to see deep demand for our luxury experiences.
And what about prices? Because average daily rate for Marriott hotels, I believe, up about 21% year over year. A lot of questions as to whether inflation has peaked. What would your reaction be?
So a few things. Number one, remember, we have this unique business where we get to reprice our inventory every day. And so you've seen that in the rate trends that we've talked about in the last couple quarters. In the fourth quarter earnings call, we talked about global RevPAR for 2023 being up somewhere between 6 and 11%. I think what will be different about 2023, a lot of the RevPAR growth we saw last year was average rate driven. I think the RevPAR growth this year will be a little more balanced with both occupancy and average rate growth.
So prices could start to moderate towards
maybe
the
a
second
bit,
half
but
of this
accompanied with strong occupancy improvement.
Got to ask you about China. We're seeing this big reopening. The outbound traveler, is this one way you're hoping to get them back to Marriott, whether it's on land or at sea here with the Ritz-Carlton Yacht?
Yeah, China's a really important market for us. It's our second biggest market. We've got almost 500 hotels in China operating, about a similar number in the pipeline behind that. And like many markets we've seen around the world, as borders start to open, we see big spikes in search for both inbound and outbound travel. We see projects that may have been stalled restarting, and we've seen a nice spike in inbound inquiries for new projects.
Look forward to seeing how that helps bookings. Tony, we'll leave the conversation there, but thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us. Tony Capuano, CEO of Marriott International. David, I'll send it back to you.